everyone. Now I'm I want to, and this one, Peter will be amiable. Now I want to. Where Peter will be dig out that suit way. Yeah. Even like saying that those kind of suit will be say you don't hide them for back of they don't hide them for back of what do you call this thing? Back of wardrobe. They put them behind, back of wardrobe, and then all of a sudden time don't come where they go, then you go look for and go dust and say they go Harvard, they can't go here and they go. I'm like, oh, I just saw that suit. I'm like, oh my goodness, where did he dig this suit out from? So it was so different from that the usual this thing that you will see, this usual black, like sort of like those short kaftan that he usually wears. But it was so really so funny. But anyway, beyond the suit and everything is the thing is that Peter Obi is been in the US. He was at Harvard where he gave some talks, some lectures and all of that. And then now he's on the US doing some thank you visits and stuff like that. And he's just doing his thing, minding his business. And of course, one of the things, honestly, that if you notice have gradually been going on is the fact that there is less of that animosity, especially coming from the north. Even the people are like, oh, he can never win election. Oh, he can never. They change more too. I saw one when you were saying that, oh, you people should stop that. One person that has constantly said that, oh, Peter Obi can never win, can never be president, blah, blah, blah. It's not said that, oh, that thing is now stale because the level of suffering that is going on, it can this and that the suffering on that thing, even in my mind, I'm like, I thought there were some of us that were supposed to do this suffering, and then the rest of them were not supposed to do this suffering. When they saw someone like Tinubu trying to rig election and they were supporting that rigging of elections. So some of there were some people who voted for Tinubu. Absolutely. I will say that. And for me, if election was allowed to be free, fair, and Nigerians and he won the election, fine, people will go on with it. It's not what people want. But clearly he didn't get majority of the vote. Clearly a lot of Nigerians stood against that, against him coming up. But he rigged this way into office and they were supporting and whatever. It needed the suffering for them. Sakpana your mate. What was that thing? What was that thing when they were telling him when he went on? And so you see there's that reduction, there's that subtle, kind of, it's no longer as serious as they used to carry it and talk and do whatever. But anyway, that's what has been happening. He's been going around doing his meeting with people and doing all sorts of things. But let me just allow you watch some of the things that he has been saying. And first of all, before even that one, is a reaction from one of the organizers for the Harvard thing. Go ahead.
The impression of Peter Obi. Of course, everyone was very excited. Everyone was very ecstatic to see him come. I think there were a lot of people in the beginning, they even asked, is this a scam? Is he really coming? So it was definitely very well received. But personally, I was more interested in the things that he had to say, the insights that he had into how governance systems need to be reformed and transformed in Africa, and particularly in Nigeria, and the role that he sees himself playing in that journey.
Of course, you saw there when she was saying that a lot of people didn't even believe that, whether he was going to come, or they felt, is it really him coming or whatever. But they were quite good, good feeling about the whole thing that went on. And then, of course, he's going around meeting with people, talking with people, just generally being there. And I think that's one of the things that scares this illegitimate administration, the most, this illegitimate government. The people, they're really scared at the, at the popularity that Peter and the support and the, this feeling of, yes, we did this before, we'll do it again. That, supporters of Peter Obi have really been showing, going on with all of this, his campaign. He's being there for the people, being the hope of the people, just generally listening to people, hearing people, and just, having connection with the people. So that has really been something that has been going on. But hey, take a look again at this particular speech that he did in this town hall.
There's nothing different. It is they're thinking the way we're thinking. The next time I have program, I go to Kellogg, they are doing the same thing. The next time I have a program in Colombia, I go there, same thing. Because people wonder, say, Peter, why did you have time to go to Oxford, Cambridge, London School of Economics, what is it in France? I said, I was just going to know whether there's something in their brain that made us to be thinking the way we are thinking. But when I go there and hear them are discussing issues, I found out that it's the same brain. The only thing is that they have compassion. They care about their people. There's things they believe in that is wrong. And that is what we will have. We can't be without Nigeria. I said any day, today is one of the best countries on the surface of the earth. Blessed by everything. The only thing that relaxes is one thing called leadership. Africa remains the best continent in this world today. The only thing it lacks is leadership. I told the students in Harvard yesterday, said it again, I said, listen, how do you compare Africa with China? No. We have 3 times their land space. China is just 9.6 thousand square kilometers. Africa is 30,000 plus. So we have 3 times their land, and yet we have the same population, 1.4 billion, 1.4 billion. And I said, let me take you people back to just 30 years ago, 1994. And if you look at 1994, Africa had a better per capita than China. They were 474, we were 500, over 550, we were $100 more. In 19...
So that's it. A lot of things, going on, and there's that inspiring, that depth of leadership. You hear like what he said. It's about compassion. There's a depth of leadership in our society, and Nigerians are yearning for good leadership, for empathetic leadership, for a servant leader. And so far they've seen it in Mr. Peter Obi, and they're invested, they're rallying, they're more focused, they want to do this. And I think this is something that we all can do, and this is something that it's very important for us not to forget and just keep going on this. And hey, let's do this. I tell you, absolutely, what have we got to lose? Like I always say to people who are saying this, we're already done. And so we will not give up. They say failure is not falling down, failure is staying down. I will refuse to. Yes, you read God's before, no wahala. We will meet again now. The way we read before, go dey easy for you like that again. So, I mean, at the end of the day anyway, the question is still, where did Mr. Peter Obi dust off that suit from?